Hi, and thank you for choosing WireView. Today we're going to show you how to install WireView in normal or reverse connector orientation. The basic installation process is the same for all current models. However, some models come with additional connection options. Before we begin, make sure that your PC, or test bench as we're using here in the studio, is completely turned off. Take the 12-volt high-power cable from your PSU and plug it into the WireView. Make sure the connection is fully seated. Connect the WireView to your graphics card. It may require a little extra force to push it in all the way. Always double-check that all plugs are fully inserted before powering on your system. If possible, use a light to inspect from the side to ensure there are no gaps between the connectors. This is crucial for correct operation. WireView measures by default input and output connector temperature using built-in sensors located around both internal 12-volt high-power connectors. If you want to monitor additional temperatures, you can connect the TS1 and TS2 sensors on the bottom of the WireView device. All Pro and Pro II models come with one short and one long external temperature sensor cable. You can place the yellow sensor tips anywhere where you want to measure temperature. For example, you can position them between the power cable wires, on the backplate near the VRM and memory modules, or in between the PCB and the backplate. You may need to slightly lift up the backplate to access the area beneath the thermal pad. To measure ambient temperature, simply leave the sensor unattached. If you're using a water block, you can attach a sensor tip with Kapton insulation sheet to the GPU connector or to the fitting on the GPU block terminal. Temperature readings will appear on the display as you cycle through the menu. To enable automatic shutdown or restart, first connect the included Y-splitter cable from your WireView device to your motherboard. Some motherboards use single combined connector for power, reset and LEDs. This setup is currently not supported by included cable and requires an additional extension cable. Locate the front panel header on your motherboard and the power switch cable that connects your PC case to your motherboard. Unplug the original power switch cable from the two pins on the motherboard and plug the short end of the Y-splitter onto the same two motherboard pins you just removed the original cable from. Reconnect the original case cable to the other short end of the Y-splitter with the two pins. Attach the long end of the Y-splitter cable with the small white connector to the bottom of the WireView device. To transfer log data and control your WireView device from a PC, connect the included USB cable to a USB motherboard header on one side and on the other side to the bottom of the WireView. The portable software requires no installation and offers you full access to device data and settings through your desktop, advanced configuration options, and data export. Using the software is completely optional. The WireView Pro device works fully standalone. You can now power on your system. The display will turn on automatically when the system starts. Use the side button to navigate display. A single press cycles through the display views and settings options. A long press opens the settings pages and confirms your changes. Any changes you make take effect immediately. They stay active until the system is shut down. To make changes permanent, be sure to save them with a long button press. For full functionality, we recommend to use the latest firmware. You can check your current version on-device status page or inside the software and download the latest updates from the official website. Also, there are currently no automatic update notifications. For that, we recommend you to subscribe to our newsletter. The firmware is included in the software package and is transferred to the device via USB. Flashing firmware will reset all settings. If you were using custom configuration, make sure that you note all your settings before starting. To flash firmware, download the latest software version from the official website. If you previously used an older version, close the software by right-clicking on the icon in the tray and clicking Exit so it doesn't run in the background, then delete the old folder completely. Click on Enter Bootloader and confirm. If you're doing this the first time, you'll need to install the DFU driver. Click on Enter Bootloader again and confirm. The driver button will appear grayed out if it's already installed. Click on Update Firmware and wait until the process is complete. You can check the latest firmware version number on the display status page or on the top left side of the software. If you don't plan to use software, you can now remove it from your system. It is not required for standalone device operation. Your WireView is now installed and ready for use. After completing installation, we recommend running a 15-minute FurMark GL 4K GPU test. If current imbalance is present, there is a high chance you will detect it during this test, as the load from the intense gaming may not be enough to reveal it. This is it for today. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what questions you may still have about the installation process or WireViews in general. You can also join our Discord or Reddit communities, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you next time!